運が悪かったんだよ、お前らは。
Time for that moment in every Yakuza game where we go to a scene in order to talk to a character who knows everything about the story, and he gives us a massive, massive exposition dump of explaining everything that Kiryu has been going, what the fuck is going on about during the entire game. Literally every Yakuza game has this, so I hope you're ready to strap in. I hope you're ready to strap in for this, because it's going to be fucking long, and I'm not going to talk that much during it. Find KAZAMA. Find Fuma. Fuma Oyabun.
多分バッティングセンターで助けてくれた人、ペンダントのことを教えてくれた。
行くぞ、はるか。
うん。
五代目近江連合テーラーだと申します。
近江連合がなぜ風間のおやっさんを。
桐生さんと同じですよ。俺も風間さんには返しきれない恩が。風間さんがお待ちです。こちらへ。
よく来たな、カズマ。
おやっさん、ご無事で。
すまなかった。苦労をかけたな。あの寺田って男はもともと俺と同じ元ヒットマンだ。
そうだったんですか。
近江連合本部長の肩書きで登場会に探りを入れてもらってた。特に錦山をな。なあカズマ、これからこの10年間に隠された全てを話す。いいな。
はい。
その子の母親の水木はユミの妹じゃない。ユミは水木なんだ。お前たちが水木だと思って探してた女はユミだったんだ。
どういうことです？
水木は5年前からユミが演じ続けた姿なんだ。
じゃあはるかの母親っていうのは
ユミだ。その子は正真正銘ユミの子なんだ。
ユミお姉ちゃんが私のお母さん。
おやさん、ユミの相手、いやはるかの父親は
神宮恭平だ。
神宮、MIA の。
9年前の写真だ。ユミが抱きかかえているのははるか。横に写っているのが神宮だ。ユミが事件のショックで記憶を失ったことは知ってるな。
はい。
事件の翌日、ユミは何もわからないまま病院を飛び出した。だがあの子の体を覚えていたんだよ。自分が生まれ育ったひまわりの場所をな。
ひまわり。
俺は連絡を受け、すぐにユミを手元に引き取ったんだ。そしてあの子の記憶を戻してやろうとした。何枚もの写真を見せた。どうした？
雨。
ん？
雷。
どうした？
わからない。わからないけど。
俺はその時分かったんだ。堂島組長を殺したのが本当は誰だったのかもな。そして錦山には弓の存在を知らせず彼女の世話をすることにしたんだ。
でも弓はなんで神宮なんかと。
神宮は世良と深いつながりがあってよく登場会に出入りしていた。その時偶然弓に出会ったんだ。
神宮と会長が？
政界を目指す神宮は世良から裏でバックアップを受けていたんだ。神宮は弓に出会い恋をした。そして記憶を失っていた弓は心の隙間に入ってきた神宮を受け入れた。俺は止めることができなかった。もし神宮と幸せな生活が送れるなら極道社会とは縁が切れるかもしれない。運命を変えられる転機なのかもしれない。そう考えると弓の幸せは神宮との生活の中にあるような気がしたんだ。そして
He got cucked, Kiryu. Straight cucked. I'm sorry.
だが神宮のもとに総理の
Kiryu was canonically cucked.
その時
I'm
席を
sorry.
入れてなかった弓は
It's dramatic.
自ら
I
身を
need to
引いた
stop.
神宮のためを思ってな。だがそれが歯車を大きく狂わせていったんだ。所詮神宮が手に入れた権力は他人から与えられたものだ。だが奴はそれを守るために少しずつ変わっていった。自分の中では正当化しながら。その後弓と遥は俺がまた面倒を見ていた。そしてある日世良に神宮から緊急の電話が入ったんだ。
セラ、手貸してくれ。まずいことになった。
なんだ。
いいから来てくれ。
人を何人かやる。場所は？
いや、お前一人で来てほしいんだ。
何なんだ。
死体を一つ始末してほしい。
神宮は弾みで起こった事故だと言い張ったそうだ。
Now, I don't know what killed this woman. I don't know if it was the cocaine. I don't know if he strangled her. But I do know if this woman had no family. This woman had this woman had no friends. It'll be like she never existed. Whatever the quote from Godfather 2 is.
これでもう問題ないんだな。
いや、もう一つ片付けなきゃならないものがある。もう二度とこんなことがないようにするためにあと二人始末してほしいんだ。
お前もしかして。
セラ、これは俺たちの理想のためなんだ。頼む。
神宮。
何やってるか分かってんですか、三代目。
風間さん、これは神宮との約束なんです。
女子供を犠牲にしてまで守らなきゃいけない約束ですか。そんなもんがあるわけねえだろ。幸か不幸か、弓はその時全ての記憶を取り戻したんだよ。
弓と遥を神宮なんて野郎だ。
俺は世良を説得し ユミとハルカを神宮の目から欺く工作をした。
そのための水木やアレス。
俺と世良はハルカをひまわりに入れ、ユミを水木へと変身させた。人弁し、偽造屋を雇いユミの顔を変え、架空の戸籍や記録を作り上げてな。
でもおやさん、なんでユミは登場界の100億を盗んだんですか？
あれは登場界の金じゃない。神宮の100億だったんだ。
風間さん、島の組の連中がここは
Dun dun dun. Oh, for fuck's sake.
島の目、無茶しやがる。
So a lot just got revealed there, right? Like I said, every Yakuza game has this where, well, time to go meet the guy who knows what's happening in the plot and sit in a room and have him explain the plot to us for a while. Yet, so it's all revealed. Haruka is Yumi's daughter. The daughter of the woman that Kiryu loved. And also some random villain who's getting introduced in the last chapter of the game, and who's we've never heard of until now. Kind of an on that one, but okay. Kind of a, you're really gonna have, like, the guy behind it all suddenly show up at the 11th hour and say, it was him all along. He's the linchpin. I mean, sure, they had, like, the government men, the men in black showing up and trying to kidnap Haruka at the Stardust earlier. But it's still like, Don't know about that one. But the whole Yumi and Mizuki thing, it turned out, oh no, they were both looking for the same person all along. Haruka was looking for Yumi, who she thought was Mizuki. But hey, doesn't that mean that Yumi went and saw Haruka at Sunflower and was like, yeah, your mom really wants to see you, but I'm Yumi and I'm not your mom. And it's like, I don't know if that makes sense. Did they come up with that later when they were writing the story? Did they come up with the revelation that Yumi is Mizuki after they had the idea of Yumi meeting Haruka at the Sunflower Orphanage? And the girl who... And Mizuki being found dead, but then it turned out it wasn't Mizuki after all. And hey, doesn't that retroactively make that revelation kind of not make sense? Because the reason that they knew that Mizuki wasn't actually dead was because they ran her dental records. But then it turns out Mizuki is Yumi, and Mizuki is a false identity created for Yumi, using fake records and like family identity records and everything. So wouldn't the supposed Mizuki's dental records not matching Mizuki's actual dental records? Whose dental records does they have on file? Anyway, not important. The point is, that's the big cutscene that reveals Kazama's at the center of it all. He's the spider at the top of the web, plucking the strings, instituting his will over this massive conspiracy, taking care of Yumi and her involvement, dealing with the bullshit Chairman Sarah's doing behind the scenes. Gotta love that Chairman Sarah is showing up posthumously in order to have involvement in the plot again, by the way. And it's giving us a little hint of the fact that Yumi is not the... I mean, like, she had a little bit of a Casca going on for her where she, you know, had amnesia or whatever because she was traumatized. So she had a little bit of a Casca moment going for her there and decided to fuck a government official and pop out a kid for the government official. But then she got her memories back, and now she's back on the ball and ready to do some dirty-ass shit. Ready to do some, like, behind-the-scenes, I'm gonna fuck everyone up shit. Look at this apple. Look at these apple slices. Haruka, you go ahead and eat your apple and play with the syringes here. I'm gonna go deal with the tiger of Shimano. His name is Shimano. What the fuck? They're just chucking grenades? You guys, I don't think that's gonna do what you're hoping it's gonna do. Grenades are mostly shrapnel. They're not gonna do damage to, like, a boat. I don't think the grenades are doing what you think they're doing, my dude. Step the fuck up. It's time to die. Hey, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm the motherfucking dragon of Dojima. And you're all fucked. Have fun with that. Have fun correcting that life mistake. Too late. Bye, fucker. Look at this fucker with a buzzsaw. Yeah, having you guys all in a group like this just means that I get to do AoE damage to fuck you all up at the same time. So I don't know what you thought that was gonna do for you, for your odds. Also, I have the power of gun. You guys are pissing me off by hitting me when I'm not facing you. So I'm gonna use this gun to build up heat and then throw your asses over the side of the boat, because you're all fucking pissing me off. Stop doing that. It's really annoying. God damn it. You're gonna be a pain in the ass, aren't you? Oh my god. Are you kidding me with that? Sir! Sir! You are using grenades irresponsibly, good sir. And I don't appreciate it. Come here. Motherfucker. Just little kind of niggles with, the way combat is handled in this game that it is not in... But then again, like I said, do you think this looked like it was a fun gameplay sequence in the original PS2 game also? Nah, not really, to be honest with you. So, it's not that bad. A replication, all things considered. And honestly, I have access to more moves with the Dragon style than I would have in the original PS2 game, so it's not that big a deal. Plus, I got an inventory filled with fucking... filled with fucking healing items, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. I love how those grenades don't have friendly fire. Yeah, the grenade only hurts me. That's fine. Come here, can I grab you? Yes. Do you mind fucking off so I can do a heat action here? Oh, why didn't he throw him off? Throw him over the edge, come on. Come on, Kiryu. Gotta love how... that's what it is. It's the fact that, like... They'll hit you from the side or behind and knock you out of your combo. You have no, like, super guard. You are interrupted immediately. You are stun-locked immediately. The instant they touch you, you are stun-locked or knocked down. Like, one punch immediately just fucking demolishes any kind of, like, combo flow you might have had going for you. Eat that. Drink it. Drink it, fucker. Bottle of mystery liquid. I love how a heat move is just making them drink something that probably should not be drunk. Like, you're kind of immediately stun-locked into their hits, into their combo. And there's kind of no way to get out of it. You can't block out of it, you can't dodge out of it, usually. And then you just get knocked down. Like I said, it's not that big a deal because it is like, I don't have a problem with it in terms of the game, like, as a flaw, because it is something that was... I mean, like, the combat in the original PS2 game sucked, too, so it's fine. It's fine to suck if the original game also sucked. This is not how grenades work. It's fine. I cannot begin to reiterate how fine it is. How? Did you, like, swim up like a dolphin? How did you fucking grab that? There's a lot of distance there. Yeah, don't worry, we're not gonna wring any false drama out of that whatsoever. Don't think twice about it.
やっと会えたな、桐生。それと風間。こそこそしやがって。
島野。
寺田はん、あんた錦山裏切ってわしにつくふり見せてたけどな。そんな裏の裏まで全部お見通しや。ずっと見晴らしてもろてましたわ。お前らといい、錦山といい、ほんま、脇が甘いわ。ガキはもらってくで。お前らはここでしまいやけどな。
島野よ。
なんや。
おめえさんも相当脇が甘いぜ。
ああ。なんや。親父。
Yeah! Based Kashiwagi! Everyone, look, it's Kashiwagi! Remember that guy who was in that cutscene at the beginning of the game and never showed up again for the entire game until right now, and we've never seen him before this moment?
KAZAMA組はやる気みたいやな。よっしゃ、血の雨降らしたるわ。
So hey look, Shimano's back with the second boss fight. The only character aside from Majima who has a second boss fight in the game. It really distinguishes them. And this is a unique boss fight too, because it's Kiryu and the KAZAMA family against Shimano and the Shimano family. It's like a total battle royale. It's awesome. So I've reiterated it before, and I'll continue to do so. Shimano really stands out as, like... I mean, Jingu gets revealed as being, like, the man behind it all. The man behind the conspiracy of the 10 billion yen in the end, after all. But Shimano is really the primary antagonist for Kiryu and the characters who are aligned on the side of justice throughout the game. Shimano, I mean, like, Majima is a member of the Shimano family. He is a Shimano family captain. He's the mad dog of Shimano. So everything Majima does, with his kidnapping of Haruka at the batting cages and his raiding of Shangri-La, is a by proxy action of Shimano's antagonism. And then Shimano is the one kind of behind a lot of what's been going on in the main story, in terms of doing the most damage and causing the most conflict and obstacle for Kiryu throughout the game. the Shimano family has been gunning for Kiryu since the very beginning. Shimano is behind hiring Lao Kalong and the Snake Flower Triad, who raided Purgatory and all that. And then Shimano figured out that Terada was Kazama's boy all along, and trailed them there, and like showed up at his front door. Where's Nishiki? What's Nishiki been doing? What's Nishiki's involvement in the plot? He like got off-screen betrayed by Reina. He tried to get his boys to take out Kiryu behind Serena in a moment that was less a conflict against Kiryu and more a moment of allowing Kiryu to be a cool, badass guy by beating the shit out of a bunch of dudes. Even, like, in terms of Nishiki, like, killing Mizuki, ended up being for nothing, because Mizuki, the person they found, wasn't even Yumi/Mizuki in the first place. And ultimately, like, he didn't even find Mizuki, let alone kill her. So Nishiki has impacted this plot zero, outside of exposing the existence of the 10 billion yen getting stolen in the first place, which set everything off. But then it's revealed, like, Nishiki originally found out about that from Terada, and it's revealed in the end that Terada is on Kazama's side. Terada is Kazama's ally. So the fact that Terada let that information slip all played into Kazama's plans in the first place. So Nishiki didn't even, like, he didn't even cause an agent of chaos kind of thing of introducing this element to set the Tojo clan off on this wild gambit. That was all part of Kazama's plan in the first place. The only thing Nishiki did, which was not all according to Keikaku, was shoot Kazama. But ultimately, shooting Kazama didn't even really impede his plans after all, because he's working behind the shadows anyway. Shimano is Kazama's main antagonist. Shimano, even before the events of the game, even before the events as depicted in Yakuza 1, there's a sense of history between Shimano and Kazama. You can tell that they have a strained relationship, because they represent two opposite extremes. Shimano is a man who has risen to his point of power through sheer brute force, through sheer brutality. But he's not stupid. He is capable of outsmarting people. He is capable of using duplicitous action, like hiring the Snake Flower Triad, like figuring out that Terada was an inside man and tailing him in order to get the jump on Kazama, and manipulating Nishiki and his ambitions. Shimano's not a stupid person, but fuck it, if I can get by in life by just busting heads until I get where I want to be, why not do that? It's the path of least resistance. Whereas Kazama is a man who is capable of extreme violence. He was a hitman. He does do the guns akimbo. He does have a trail of bodies in his wake, and he has a lot of blood on his hands from his own actions. But for him, the path of least resistance is spinning the web and plucking the strings, manipulating people and playing people to enact his schemes and his plots, and outsmarting people and playing the game behind the scenes. So these are two men who came up into equal positions of power and probably knew each other very well and interacted a lot and probably didn't come into conflict all that often, but very likely hated each other and did not like each other and saw each other as what they were. Someone who represents the opposite of what they value as criminals, right? Oh shit. Oh damn! Did that guy just drive off the pier? That's what it seemed like happened to that guy. What the fuck? Good tagging, dude. So, Shimano is really an antagonist for KAZAMA and their conflict throughout this conspiracy, and Kiryu represents KAZAMA's legacy. Kiryu is KAZAMA's child and represents, like, the embodiment of KAZAMA's will. So Shimano acts against Kiryu in order to act against KAZAMA. So Shimano is Kiryu's antagonist more than Nishiki is, and he's an inherited antagonist from KAZAMA more than anything. And now he's dead. I feel bad about that. Kind of a brutal way to kill off Shimano when you think about it.
風間のおじさん。
おやす100億の話を寺田さん救急車分かってる
Yeah, I just got blown up by a grenade, but I still have time to give you exposition about the conspiracy.
俺と世良なんだ。100億は神宮の金だ。奴は登場会を使って闇の金を洗ってた。
マネーロンダリング。
そうだ。俺は奴を失脚させるためにその100億を、そしてユミはその計画に志願したんだ。
ユミが
アレスに急げ。カズマ、ユミが危ね
え。アレスにユミが。
そうだ。それから
これは
三代目の遺言状だ。
Jingu was using a Yakuza organization to launder money. Think about that. Think about that shit.
手を切るには奴が裏で溜め込んだ100億を取り上げて失脚させるしかありませんから。
We, the Yakuza, are gonna liberate the dirty money that Jingu's using us to launder. That's not how that works.
おい、
確かに島根や錦山あたりは後目狙って動き出すでしょう。だが俺は登場界の三代目。逃げも隠れもするつもりはありません。
お前、
もしもの時のために遺言を預かっちゃもらえませんか。
登場界の未来がそこにある。
はい。
カズマ、俺はお前に謝らなきゃならないことがある。許してくれ、カズマ。お前の親殺したのは俺なんだ。ひまわりは俺が親殺した子供のための施設。
いいんだ。いいんだ、おやさん。俺にとっちゃおやさんが本当の 本当の親父でした。
And now for the final chapter.